This college football coverage is sponsored by Bob Moore Kia of Edmond.
Thank you, Michael. Welcome, everyone. Going back through last week's practices, I thought the off week we used it really well. Monday and Thursday were a little bit lighter days, but we still got a lot of work done. Tuesday, Wednesday really competed against each other in a lot of ways in certain situations, trying to sharpen ourselves up and worked on some areas really in every part of the game that we felt we can make some adjustments in, and tried to do that. Leads us into and the players were off then through the whole weekend, so I think it's really comes after 4 games. I think anymore we have these open weeks, we really have done a good job and feel like even this week that it came at a good time if you take advantage of them. So the players got to heal up, rest up a little bit, come back a little more fresh here for Monday, and excited about this next stretch of games that we have, and in particular going to TCU here this week, a team that's playing really well. Undefeated, and then you watch them. The biggest difference, they always have played great defense. Gary's Patterson's defense still, lead the league or at the top of the league in about every category. Playing well, sound fundamentally, really disciplined. They know what they're doing. And then the biggest difference offensively, you see them spreading the ball out now. Boykin, their quarterback's really doing a great job in how they're. Again, with the system they're in, which resembles Tech, Oklahoma State, a little bit of teams that we see often in this league, West Virginia as well. But they're really executing well. Boykin's throwing the ball well and running it. They're using a bunch of players. You see them spread out. They're making you defend the whole field, which that offense does, and defend the whole field in every player. So it's they've done a really good job to this point, being highly productive offensively, and they always sound in their special teams. So it'll be another exciting challenge here in the here in the Big 12, going down there to play them at their place here this weekend.
What's your injury situation?
I don't think Keith will be back yet. I'll find that out for sure, but I doubt that. And same thing with Matt Diamond. I think everybody else. Who else? Charles Walker, I don't believe is set to play yet either.
Bob, any latest news on Baker Mayfield?
No, not as of today.
As you look at TCU, do you think this is the best team you've played thus far this year?
Yes, probably. Again, I'm not, West Virginia I thought was awfully good too, but, TCU looks really, really good and has played really, really well to this point. So, being that they're up next, yes.
You had mentioned that Boykin is playing well in the new offense. What has he done so much to evolve into this offense? He's throwing the ball more than he has.
Yeah, they're doing a great job of route running, and he's throwing the football really well, accurately, and you could tell he's comfortable in the offense, so he's executing it really well.
You brought up the bye weeks earlier. The way they set up this season, play 4 games, get a week off, play 3, get a week off. Did when you went about scheduling, or did you plan that, or was it just luck of the draw?
Some of it's planned, some of it's luck of the draw. I want to say, I forget that we might have agreed a couple years ago to move the West Virginia game up. I'm not sure of that. If I remember it right, that's kind of how we did it. We all agreed to it. But I'm aware of it when we schedule. Yes, on spacing the bye weeks out at a good in a way that hopefully works for your schedule.
Is there anything TCU does that has made them so consistently good on defense?
Yeah, they play really well. Fundamental technique, just what I said. They're disciplined, and they have good schemes, and they play good fundamental football.
How hard is that to be that consistent year in and year out when you have turnover like you do in college football?
You know, it can be hard, but again, they have a set system that they have, that comes from Gary, that they've been, that their players get trained in at a young age, and they, they're again really fundamental in how they do it.
Is coaching consistency probably the biggest factor that allows them to do that?
Oh, I'm